Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
How to watch Juventus vs Villarreal, TV channel, Champions League live stream info, start time. Getty Images. The Champions League is back in action Wednesday on Paramount+. Who's playing Villarreal at Juventus? What to know? These teams are looking forward to a result more decisive than 3 weeks ago. Villarreal and Juventus finished on equal footing with a 1-1 draw. That means the winner of this leg will advance. In the case of another tie, Villarreal wins if they score at least 2 goals. Away goals rule: Juventus wins if the team score less than 1 goal, and another score of exactly 1-1 will send the teams into extra time. The teams will square off for a spot in the quarterfinals at 4 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday, March 16 at Allianz Stadium. Keep up with this and all the UEFA Champions League action on cbssports.com. Craving even more coverage of the World's game? Listen below and follow K Golazo, a daily CBS soccer podcast where we take you beyond the pitch and around the globe for commentary, previews, recaps and more. K Golazo, a daily CBS soccer podcast. Manchester United and Ajax crash out. Champions League recap and analysis. Soccer 3/15, Manchester United and Ajax crash out. Champions League recap and analysis. Forward 15 seconds, back 15 seconds, 001 and 2 seconds. Share, subscribe. Cookie policy description. Share. K Golazo, a daily CBS soccer podcast. Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe to K Golazo, a daily CBS soccer podcast. Keep up to date by subscribing to this podcast. Cookie policy: this player is hosted by Megaphone, a podcast publishing platform. By using Megaphone's player you are consenting to our use of cookies, which we use to improve user experience. Please refer to our privacy policy to learn more. Description: Atletico Madrid and Benfica are through to the quarter-final stage of the Champions League after picking up shutout wins on the road. The crew picks over the wreckage left behind by Diego Simeone and co at Old Trafford and discusses where Manchester United go from here. Plus, what happened to the Ajax of the group stage? And should Chelsea really be preaching about the integrity of the game? K Golazo is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Castbox and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Follow the K Golazo team on Twitter, @Golazopod, @McKeeGaray, @Jimmy Conrad, @Fabrizio Romano, @John Le Gossip, @JamesBenj, @Heath Pierce, @LRoman32, @Partido Pooper. Watch K Golazo on YouTube, https www.youtube.com/ K Golazo. For more soccer coverage from CBS Sports, visit https www.cbssports.com/soccer/. To hear more from the CBS Sports Podcast Network, visit https www.cbssports.com/podcast/. Fill out your bracket for the chance to win a trip to the 2023 Final Four. Winner of our group gets a $100 gift card to Paramount+. You can compete against our podcast analysts and listeners on the CBS Sports app or at cbssports.com/. Golazo brackets. How to watch who? Juventus vs Villarreal when? Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Where? Allianz Stadium. TV and live stream, Paramount+. Caesars Sportsbook odds: Juventus +116. Draw +215. Villarreal +270. Featured game: Juventus vs Villarreal. Spread moneyline total: Juve -0.5 +105. Bet now +116. Bet now 02.5 +120. Bet now Vil +0.5-135. Bet now +270. Bet now U2.5-150. Bet now Draw +215. Bet now. Wednesday's broadcast schedule: UEFA Champions League today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Paramount+. Juventus vs Villarreal, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Paramount+ Lille vs Chelsea, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Paramount+ UEFA Champions League post-match show, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, CBS Sports Network and Paramount Plus. Watch now. The biggest game of the season, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo was going to make history in it. The first time in more than a decade where he has played 90 minutes of Champions League football and not registered a shot. The first time in more than a decade that he will end a season without a club trophy. Yet more landmarks for that historical resume. It will take the distant perspective of history to confidently place Ronaldo in his appropriate place among the pantheon of footballing greats, but tonight it felt like most of the key facets of his resume have been decided. Yes, the volume of goals will swell and there may yet be a few more games when he rolls back the years, just as he did against Tottenham on Saturday. He should not be written off as a footballing force in the here and now, but it is now painfully obvious that his true greatness lies in the past. Tonight, he did whatever he could to drag it into the present. Ronaldo was not even remotely United's worst player. Particularly at the outset he played with thrust and intensity. One moment he might drift over to the left to combine with Jadon Sancho, the next he would be on the right flank, freeing Anthony Elanga to move into the box. If Atletico Madrid were going to plug up the penalty area, he was going to do whatever he could to drag them out of there. In that impressive opening third of